beginning with a gentle agreement with yourself that the next 10 minutes will be devoted entirely to presence, focusing conscious awareness entirely into the here and now. So all of the content of the mind relating to the future or the past, just leave it aside. After this 10 minutes of meditation, you can re-engage with all of that future, past. But for 10 minutes, let's just see if it's possible to focus the attention entirely on now. And notice as we bring the focus of consciousness entirely into the present, how much more at peace we are, how much more serene. Despite the fact the world hasn't changed, the situation hasn't changed, you haven't changed, and yet, simply by shifting the focus of attention, we find inner peace. So focus now on the sensations of breathing. And there's no need to force the breath in or out. Just allow the breath to rise and fall, and just be aware, and all is well. Take a minute here to simply bring all of conscious awareness to the sensations of breathing. Very good. Now, if your eyes are currently closed, just gently reopen them. And we will be using the visual sense. Everything that can be seen, received by the eyes. Just open your awareness to sight. Sight itself. Allow the lights to flood in to the eyes, but begin to release the tendency towards naming, labeling, dividing, categorizing, Just see if it's possible to open your awareness, and without focusing too hard, just open the aperture so that all of the visual field is free to flow in. And notice, as with all the senses, you can only receive the current, present sense. We cannot see a future visual field or the past. You can only see now. So sight is a gateway into presence. Now, taking a look around your environment and gently but thoroughly scanning. And what we're going to do here is scan until you see something that you haven't noticed before. Just try this now. Take a minute to scan the environment until you see something you haven't seen before. Now, upon noticing that, recognize how curious it is that due to the focusing of our attention, usually so frantic and so rapidly changing, that we often just look past things that have been there all along, and yet we overlooked them. In the same way that when we become aware of the breath, we recognize we weren't conscious of the sensations of breathing before, and yet it must have been happening. These are powerful clues into the nature of awareness, the nature of presence. Take a moment to find that same object or area of something that you previously just hadn't noticed, and see if it's possible to just observe it without naming it, without labeling it, without calling it anything. Just observe. Very good. Thank you for doing this meditation with me today. You may choose to sit a little while longer, and if you are sitting in formal meditation with this practice today, just see if it's possible to just continue to scan the environment. Just be open to receiving the newness, the freshness of things previously overlooked. Just recognize the newness, the fresh energy that presence really brings to conscious awareness. And notice just how quickly this presence is lost when we re-engage with life and daily activity. Just how quickly we begin to overlook things again. We stop noticing our own senses, but recognize that just moment by moment, it is possible to be conscious, mindful, and aware. The senses are receiving everything. And if we're not analysing or naming, we're not categorising, not doing any mind activity relating to what the senses are receiving, it takes no effort or energy to remain present. Just receive. May this meditation and yours be for the benefit of all sentient beings. Take care, be well, and stay present.